Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to install the backhoe on the LS MT125. You guys come along for the ride. Welcome to Tony's Tractor Adventure. Alright, I got the backhoe centered on the tractor, or I guess I got the tractor centered on the backhoe. And before we move forward, I want to talk a little about safety. You guys know I'm not like just the most safety conscious person. I will cut corners from time to time. But I do want to warn you that this is a pinch point and you really need to pay attention. It can be done very, very safely. And I'm going to show you how I do it. First off, I leave the backhoe sitting on the ground. One thing I would warn you to do is make sure that when you set your backhoe on the ground, if you're just running away for it for a day, is make sure your hoses are long enough. My hoses are quite long and they have plenty enough room to do this. Okay, let's move on to installing the hoses. First thing we're going to do, take the line loose from the tractor. Now you have two lines that have straight fittings. So those two go together, obviously. Now I always try to put my little rubber boots together, keep the dirt out of them. Then you got two 90 degrees. The 90 degrees are going to go in the back side here. Sorry, I'm struggling, but it's hard to do this and talk and walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. Left one has the female fitting. It goes on to the left side of the tractor. You lock them down. Then you got your two little booties here. Put them together. Keeps the dirt out of those. Now we've got our hoses hooked together. We're going to move on now and start the tractor up. And I'll show you how I move it up and set it on the back of the tractor. All right, first thing I do is I set the back seat down. There's a little lever on the side. You can fold this seat down. And what you can do is you can sit here and lean over your tractor and be out of harm's way. We're going to start it up and lift this thing up. All right, now that we've got the backhoe lifted up, you want to make sure that your hoses are up and out of the way. Otherwise, you can be on your blind side over here and you can back into it and pinch your hose. And once you do that, guess what? You're going to be replacing some hoses. I've come really close a couple of times and just caught it in my peripheral vision. So hopefully you'll do this and save yourself a lot of trouble and time. All right, we'll go back it up and set it up under here. We got it pulled back. Let's go ahead and start this thing up and back the tractor into the cradle. Now we got it in the cradle. We're going to take the backhoe and push a downward force on the bucket. Keep an eye out on your hoses. Keep your outriggers out so it's stable. Make sure your pins are all the way up. Now we'll get off. Put the parking brake on. Leave the engine running. You have two big pins here. There's a holder there for them. Go ahead and slide them in through the side. And sometimes you may need to wiggle your backhoe up and down just a little bit. Not much. You usually just fall in like that then. All right, now we have it in. Stand off to the side and lay your backhoe up. We're going to put our travel lock down. And there we go. We'll put our outriggers away, and now the backhoe is on and we're ready to move away. All right, just that easy, we got the backhoe on. And you know, it didn't take very long, probably the whole process removing the 3-point hitch and putting the backhoe on. Once you get proficient at it, you probably can do it in less than 5 or 7 minutes maybe. So I got it all put back together, got my travel lock here, I got my travel lock here, and I know my safety conscious people are gonna be watching. There's a pin missing right here. This is your travel lock, keeps your bucket from going side to side, and it's not here. So good call if you caught that, but it can't steal your glory. I lost it, I got another one on order. I'd like to take this time to thank you for watching my channel. If you like what I do, give me a thumbs up. If you really like what I do, please subscribe and hit the bell. God bless and have a great day.